I'm gonna say a 2-1 in Lancer's favor personally, but yeah, this is it's a pretty hard one to really nail down.
I'll flip you. I'll go 2-1 Arboretic. I think Lancer's having some difficulties getting back into it, and I think Arboretic has played pretty well. We're off.
Yeah, not as many difficulties as his internet connection, I can tell you that much.
Oof.
Okay,
Right.
so we're looking at a early blood shop here. Ooh, and that is a pretty juicy one.
Yep. I think you just take both and go.
Looks like both of them want to kill for this.
I don't. I don't. I don't like killing.
Lancer being forced out of the shop, wasting some time, and losing a heart, but both of them getting it.
The reason I don't like killing, and I like the blood drum, is that glass. When you get 3 damage from the blood shop, I think it's so much quicker to just grab the things and then like hit all the crates, because you're probably gonna get the food back.
Yeah, that's yeah, the thing is, like, yes, the blood drum is a really useful tool, and it's going to save some time later on, but the fact is, killing the blood shopkeeper is such a time-consuming endeavor.
Well, and the other thing is that sometimes you get, if you just find a blood shovel, suddenly your blood drum has very limited uses now. Now it's not a necrodancer speed up, now it's just a boss killer, or if you find phasing or something like that, you know, there's so many things, a lot of things minimize the uses of the blood drum, you know, so maybe it's not really worth all the time.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, it's just going to depend on how the seed plays out.
Alright, tough choice here to switch. Do you take the Titanium Rapier?
Oh, definitely. The
The
Titanium Rapier, I'd say, would overall is faster, and you know, it's a little more safety, especially with that chainmail. That glass longsword doesn't really play that nice with that chainmail. It doesn't really synergize well.
Yep.
But Titanium Rapier, on the other hand, you know, it doesn't mind if you take a beating, and the chainmail's going to help with that.
The only downside is that you know, you don't have that 3 damage anymore to open up those crates. But yeah, that's what the blood drum's for.
So it looks like Lancer's the first one to finish up his score riff. Gonna check the purple chest here. Gets himself a nice scroll of need. Gonna just immediately blood drum himself down to half a heart and pop for a potion.
I think that's a good call. And it looks like, yep, interesting. Arboretic saw that it was a scroll of need, and he decided to go for red anyway.
And yeah, you know, arguably paying off. Glass Torch is a nice bit of mapping.
Well,
Although
I mean, the
it
thing
does come
is,
with its downsides.
the thing is, if you wanted the torch, you could have just opened. You could just got the scroll of need.
Neither of the racers checking that secret shop by the 2-1 exit.
Oh, there's darkness on 2 too.
Darkness that it looks like Arboretic's gonna miss.
Yeah, and it looks like they're. Oh, there goes the glass torch.
Oh, yeah, Lancer. I don't know if he realized that was a vault. I think, or if he just planted the bomb before really realized what was going on.
And it's
an
a
obsidian bow. Not really what you want.
And there goes the
That's gonna pass
potion.
it up.
And he's got a blood drum to get out of there. It's the same thing happened with Arboretic, but Arboretic has an excuse. He doesn't have a torch. With the map, you can see that that is not a potion because there's gold on the ground.
Or, Ring of Shadows will actually let you see on the other side of walls, which is what happened there.
All right. So no darkness for Arboretic, but he does have. He did get the food shop, so he's in slightly better shape. Meanwhile, best ring possible for Lancer, that Ring of War. It's the perfect ring for his weapon.
Yeah, skipping the Hargreaves, though, which I think there's no reason not to take those. You've got more than enough money to do so, and it's you don't have any boots right now. May as well get that little extra bit of defense.
And you can always transmute them later if you really want.
Yeah, I think everyone just being so set on, you know, that they want boots to protect against skew, because that's, you know, really helpful. That they just kind of see Hargreaves and just kind of, you know, internally groan and skip them.
Arboretic taking some big damage.
Yeah,
Big
Arboretic
damage.
getting dunked there, all the way down to half a heart for him.
And that's no reprieve from that red chest. He was maybe hoping for like a holy water or something, but nothing. Just an infernal torch. He needs to open this box, and there's his apple. But that's going to cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, and Lancer kind of running away with it a little bit because of that.
Ooh, freeze spell find for Arboretic, and that
Ooh.
might let him catch up a little bit. I mean, but he's 2 floors back and no mapping.
Lancer looks like not quite sure. Doesn't have his
Quick kills
Deep
down.
Blue's quick kills down pat, because that was a situation where he could have just walked up the center and he would have been fine. Finding Ring of Peace, kind of waffling about whether to take it.
I would not.
Ultimately, decides to take it
Arboretic!
as Arboretic goes down.
Oh, he tried to run away from the black skeleton and he ran into a gray goblin, and it just seemed like once the freeze wore off, he just was not ready to deal with anything that was there, and oh. I don't know why Arboretic is trying to kill this Bloodshop again. I don't know.
Yeah,
nothing.
Lancer, meanwhile, is switching to slow play mode. Just getting that Nazar Charm. Honestly, a Nazar Charm 9 runs out of 10 once you're in Zone 4 has absolutely no effect. Ghouls are pretty rare spawns, but, you know, just taking that extra little bit of precaution.
Yeah.
Also getting some nice... yeah, see, now I think that swap to Ring of Peace is paying off with finding those sunglasses, because now he has that 5 damage lunge again. He can one-shot golems, and he has lead boots, so he doesn't have to worry about the goo itself.
Yeah, you know, generally the 5
really
damage,
nice
the 5 damage lunge isn't such a huge deal because, you know, the way it is, you can lunge and then hit on the golems anyway, so you don't usually have to worry about the goo. But you know, Ring of War is just really strong in general, either way, and it's much more important to have that, I think, that 3 damage than it is to have that 5 damage, because he gets to open that crate, finds an apple, he gets to walk across these traps if he wants, use that bomb trap, very nice.
Yeah, checking his shots again, finding that shield spell.
And
Ring of Courage, which would be the more fun option, but no.
You should
playing with Peace is definitely the safer choice.
He should have picked up that Fear Scroll. That'll let him. That would have let him freeze Deadringer if he really wanted to. If something got kind of tricky, he's got that shield though. So.
Yeah, he has that backpack. There was absolutely no reason for him not to buy it. It's not like the Fear Scroll runs you a lot of money either. It's whopping 4 gold.
It's really the best value for the money, considering it lets you rob a shop too. But he's gonna get down to Deadringer with no problems. He's got the Blood Drum. Oh, there's a Blast Helm.
Getting a Blast Helm too, which is gonna speed up his Necrodancer fight just a little bit, and gives him safety. You know, won't let the Necro Bombs damage him.
So let's see if he lures here. No, he's gonna go ahead.
This is bad. He is panicking. He is in full panic mode.
You have the shield. You have the shield. Shield.
Yeah, he's forgetting about his shield.
Oh
okay,
no,
he does finish out the fight, but
oh my god!
What should have been an absolutely free kill with that Blood Drum, that went disastrously wrong.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's doing now. Maybe he's just collecting himself. You'll probably see him wait for quite a bit. No, he's not. He's just going straight in. He's got the Blast Helm.
There, okay, yeah, delayed a little bit as he went up to the Necromancer, but onto the second phase. Some pretty good lures here.
Yeah, I think Paratroopa is saying he should have done the shield dance. He probably should have waited about a minute.
Uh-oh, see, this is what you don't want, though. He missed that hit there, and now there are spawns open, and his shield's gone.
Yeah. So he's got to worry about that mummy right there.
But no problem. Finishing
right.
up, and that's GG.
It's a 904. That looked like it was going to be a little bit faster, but I can see why. Yeah, I wouldn't have even blood drummed on Deadringer. That gets scary sometimes. With the shield to do it, it's fine. You blood drum, you shield, and then you blood drum again. But I probably was just lured. You have so much time.
Nothing wrong with the blood drum strats, but you have to. I mean, you have to execute.
Sometimes he like teleports on the same row as you, and then he immediately you have like a beat to react. Or sometimes he'll teleport one away from you and you move into that row.
That's not what we saw here. It was just
okay. I understand that. That was just
mishandling of it.
Yeah, that was mishandling. But I'm saying, you know, just lore. It's fine. It's easy. All right, so we'll see if you are more correct so far. You had 2-1 Lancer. I had 2-1 Arboretic. We'll see how this plays off. Maybe Arboretic can come back and win 2, or Lancer could take all 3, or you know, split the difference. Yeah, I don't know why he's ahead. It might be something with the RTMP being ahead. If I try to get ahead with that, I get a little error. So
yeah, I'll try pausing my streams for a couple seconds each and see if that, you know, maybe brings me in sync with you a little more.
Yeah. All right, we're off now, or we're not off. Or what's going on? We got a pause from Lancer. We got a...
maybe someone had a wrong seed number? I didn't notice.
That would be my guess. Alright, false start. No big deal. I don't actually have... Alright, there's the loot on Lancer. Alright, this is our second to last race. We have 2 more on this set, and then we've got Goof and Dupless. Goof is a former... Goof won the last Conduit. Did Dupless win a Conduit? I forget. There have been, what, 12 Conduits? 13? It's hard to keep track of all the winners. We have Goof Bliss coming up. Yeah, that's their portmanteau ship name. Dupless with a Conduit. Okay, I was right. I can't name all 12 or 13 Conduit winners, but I could probably name about half of them. Including the very first Conduit winner right here, Spooty Biscuit.
Yeah, that was quite the ride back when that happened.
Yeah, you were beyond Conduit level by the time that Conduit happened.
Well, that's what happens when you dedicate a lot of time to practice.
Yep. 696, great seed. Oh, there's more to it, unfortunately. 3-0 Dupless, 2-1 Dupless. We'll see. Well, I wish I could run straw polls. We should do like Evo does, where you know you can cheer for your prediction and you know who you want.
We need a Necrodancer equivalent of Salty Bet. Let people bet on their racers and.
Well, you know, on Evo you can actually cheer for your racers with the bits, or your fighters. Yeah.
I think we could take it all the way up to, you know, like full scale what Salty Bet does. We could you know, have like a member subscription that grants access to, you know, racer win rates and stats.
That'd be really nice. Yeah, we have the technology for that. All right, we're off.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, here pretty standard 1-1. Nothing that in the secret rooms, just other than single bomb.
One bomb's okay.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, we should be very quick and going down about the same time.
Yep, both of them hitting the stairs now.
What is in that red chest? What's your prediction?
Lancer's about to see it's a cheese.
Oh, I would have gone with the base torch, but that's me playing percentages, I guess.
Yeah, base torch is generally what you're going to see in those red chests, but you know. There's a lot of things in the item pool.
I love Arboretic's strategy there. It's real fun to do. Alright, I think there's a trapdoor on the left side, which is good because this is a terrible...
Lancer gonna fight this red dragon though.
Oh, it takes a hit from the gas that showed up.
Very fair and balanced enemy type.
Yeah. Don't get Max started. Don't get me started. Oh my god. I've had some
But,
I've had some legendary rants on Wraiths.
Lancer's decision to fight the Red Dragon on the floor actually paying off, especially because it's Conga, and Conga trapdoors are so slow to do.
Yeah, if it was death metal, it
But,
wouldn't be a big deal. But Conga are really slow.
Yeah, Lancer saved a lot of time and is gonna pull back ahead.
And we'll see what's in this black chest, and we'll see if Arboretic will screen watch. I think
Titanium Longsword.
I think they'll both be happy with that. I think they'll both be happy with that. Arboretic doesn't look like he screen watched. He just went for it.
Yeah, Titanium Longsword being a pretty reliable weapon creates a lot of situations like we just saw with Lancer, where you just, hold down one choke point and mash towards it and as things run towards you.
Yeah, you almost never are sad you have a longsword. Like, it's normally... The ability to hit two things at once normally pays off pretty well. A couple times, some situations with like Warlocks or Wraiths from Zone 3 can be a problem. Looks like this layout is garbage, but there's a trapdoor down there, which...
Lancer's missing, and so Lancer's losing his lead. Oh, all those bounce traps with that armadillo. Nasty little setup there.
They both missed a level 1 cracked wall, so that could have been something really nice. This is a unconventional deep blues for Arboretic, to say the least.
Wow, that was Lancer was considering that trapdoor, but I think that Nightmare was hiding skeletons that would have bounced into him on that bounce trap if he had tried.
Oh, it's one of those openings where the queen comes really free and you have to back off, which is terrible. That used to not happen, but we recently, a while back, he reworked movement priority, which meant that now queens are slip out a bit faster.
Okay, Lancer checking his black chest, deciding he wants to get off of that titanium longsword.
That's kind of weird. I mean, you saw that there was a heal spell for Arboretic, and I probably would have just jumped on it and maintained parity with that. And now actually, Arboretic has a 3 damage longsword.
But Lancer here finding a Shrine of Darkness.
That's the great equalizer.
It's not quite as strong this late in the game, although it does remove the need to read those pesky Zone 3 layouts.
Yeah, I like it mostly for Zone 3 layouts and Zone 4 aggro.
Also, the one bomb it gives is very much relevant with what they currently have.
Yeah, 0 to 2 now. Arboretic's not sure what to do. There's a lot of good stuff there that he can't actually get. Woods Pain really good, but useless with his weapon. And, Glass Shrine would give him a Glass Jaw. Oh, he eats a goblin. He just jumped into it. I think he's trapped. I think he's trapped.
He's down. He's down.
He's trapped. 2 Hellhounds appeared and a Wraith behind him.
Meanwhile, Lancer using that darkness to his advantage and getting himself heavy plate and Hargreaves. So he's got absolutely, tanky amounts of defense. But
hey,
not much on the health side.
Just imagine if he would have got that heal spell and not an Obsidian Broadsword.
Yeah, he'd be in superb shape with that. But finding Ring of Peace in this shop, definitely a good one to get to find to replace that Ring of Shadows.
Well, Lancer could still get a Protect Charm and a helmet. So, he's not quite as tanky as he can possibly be just yet.
Don't forget, Ring of Protection.
Ring of Protection, yeah. With all that, he would actually be able to take quite a few hits on Boo. Well, this should be free for Lancer, but we've seen some spaghetti. Oh no.
Yeah, Lancer could even push forward and just use that fireball.
Oh no, Arboretic. It got in a bad situation with that dragon and his...
Yeah, not too big of a deal though with that cheese on deck.
Yeah, he actually could have cheesed to instead of what he did, which was just eat the fireball.
And yeah, Lancer flawless on Coral Rift. Probably gonna check purple, look for some magic here. Getting a Quake Scroll, which I imagine he's going to take and save up for Deadringer.
Yeah, considering how his last Deadringer went.
Yeah, I was talking about how generally straightforward Blood Drum strats are on Deadringer, but they have nothing on Earthquake Scroll strats. Earthquake's extremely easy. The worst that can happen is a Skeleton Rider blocks the Gong and forces you to just play ping pong with the Deadringer for a little while.
As soon as you just walk in you take one step in. You actually don't even have to take a step in. I don't think you can just Quake Scroll as soon as you open the door, and it works. But open the door, step in, use Quake Scroll, and then just laugh because you just beat Deadringer.
But yeah, still taking his time. Yeah, we're gonna swap off these Explorer boots here. Give yourself some goo protection. Definitely the right call.
I would have considered swapping to Ring of Shielding. I mean, he can take a couple of hits, but
Yeah, that is still the thing. He's still very low on his health. So while he has enough armor to tank pretty much every, I don't think there's. I think the only thing that could hit him for more than half a heart is a Black Skeleton Rider out of Sarcophagus. And Deadringer himself, of course. But heavy plate's more than enough to reduce everything else down to half a heart of damage.
Or a dragon, if he takes a shot from a dragon.
He would have to swap off the piece for that to...
Oh, that's true. Would a Mummy hit him for 2.5? No, doesn't a Golem hit him for about that much too?
Golems are 2.5, so they would be reduced to 0.5.
Huh, alright.
And I think mommies are the same. Mommies are either 2 or 2.5, I'm pretty sure.
It's hard to gauge because they just hit you for a lot. And it's hard to... You normally have varying armor levels. I'm surprised, does he not know that might be the food shop? Oh, I think he just wants his 3 bombs.
I think he wants the 3 bombs, yeah, because I think one of the ways he's seeing himself losing this race is by going below 3 bombs and then having to do a slow Necrodancer.
Yeah, Arboretic has made some time up. He's 131, so I don't think a slow Necrodancer would cost him the race.
Well, there's he just took a hit to a Warlock, so he's down to 1 heart. He's got to be really careful.
That Obsidian Whip would not help him.
Okay, there he has a Necrodancer statue that could potentially have food in it.
Yeah, he's just kind of worried about everything right here. There's that spider. Yeah, he saw that there were bounce traps there. No, you don't want to touch that. You don't want to touch
really
that.
What you want. There's empty heart containers.
Oh lord, he should have bought the lead boots. I was wondering if those bounce traps would have
these bounce traps are really scary. I mean, they're at least both linked up to a spike trap, so most of the stuff that's hitting them are just getting insta-dunked.
He's looking for any kind of crate or anything,
here.
But I would just go. Should be fine with a Quake Scroll. Like that's your big worry. Is Deadringer? All right, he managed it.
Yeah, easy kill. Could maybe check purple here for
a heal spell.
Heal spell's not out of the question. Heal spell's out of the question because that's earlier on. And
regen.
I think he knows that, but probably wanting regen or maybe phasing just to absolutely remove all spawns from this fight.
He could have checked red to get like a blast helm or just some food or a frost charm even.
Bomb through the stage, and that's exactly what you want to see as far as the spawns are concerned. Getting a dire bat that's just kind of off in the corner, minding his own business, contributing to the spawn limitation, but not really being any sort of threat. Oh, but Necrodancer bombing both the bat and a few things off the stage, so now he's got to be careful.
Yeah, especially with that black skeleton.
Oh, Necrodancer bombing out more of the stage. I'm not sure he hit anything with that, though. I don't think he did. Okay, so 2 hits left. Just gonna let him explode there.
A Necrodancer bomb would kill him, because that does 4.
It does 3.
3. Oh, you're right.
Yes, that would still kill him. That would still kill him. Dorian taking some damage. That's perfectly fine. Dorian has the the health to survive.
Boy,
He's down to 1 more hit.
This is
and
okay.
Yeah, there it is.
He's got it.
Boy, that shaky of a finish, but and as he finishes, Arboretic going down, so that's gonna be it. Lancer going up too low.
Well, my prediction of Arboretic 2-1 is in tatters, but maybe yours will hold.
And we'll see. Arboretic certainly, I think, can certainly pull away with 1 here.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Just, a couple of times he just gets himself in bad situations and got hit. And it helps that Lancer finds darkness.
Yeah, that darkness really helped his zone 4, made the swarms really manageable.
He had that darkness beast combo, which we talked about how good that was.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Darkness let him get heavy plate. Without that, he probably would have died.
Oh yeah, for sure. He only took 1 hit from something.
It was a warlock though. It was like a 4-3.
It was from a neon warlock,
Yeah.
and yeah, those hit reasonably hard if you don't have armor to soften the blow.
Most things in zone 4, especially in the later floors, will just murk you without any armor. Black Liches.
Neon warlocks will do 2 hearts. Black Liches will do 2 hearts. Blade Masters will do 1 or 2 hearts depending on if they're attacking the lunge. And bombers do 2 hearts. It's mostly 2. And okay, here we go. Race number 3.
Alright, quick secret room, nothing in there. Already
And then
getting the
that
money.
gold wall.
Yeah, getting the gold wall.
Well,
You know,
here's a purple chest. That could be good. Ring of Regen. That's a very solid find.
yeah, I think that makes you a lot more comfortable. Especially, it's like you get this, you get like the chainmail in 1-2, and you're just like, you know what, this is my kind of seed. Direbat, not gonna be a big deal.
Yep, Arboretic being the first to pull down to 1-2. Oh, missing that. I think seeing that
Bloodshot
just a little bit too late. Going down the trap door before he.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, hey, you know, we're not reading a regen. You didn't see a bloodshot on 1-1. There might be a bloodshot on 1-2. Lancer's gonna see it.
And Lancer notices it and is gonna go check it out. See if that gives him a definitive advantage here. The bloodshot,
Is
nothing
not
very good.
Yeah, nothing good at all.
But he's gonna kill for it. Really wants that blood drum, I suppose.
Yeah, well, the blood drum has a good synergy with the ring regen, so you can blood drum a lot. Over on Arboretic's side, he found a transmog, so he was able to bomb into that, and he got lead boots from the shop right next to it, and he transmogged into a titanium cat. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, that is the weapon that Lancer should get on the next floor from his boss. But he might go ahead and blood drum in.
He might do the same thing if he's been screen watching. He can, gonna blood drum in, and going for shovel.
All right, so no, he's not gonna get it. All right.
Which getting a pickaxe really not what you want, especially with that blood drum.
drum.
That's horrible.
Yeah, now his blood drum is completely worthless, and he. Oh, ow! Oh, just ran into the king that Arboretic, but luckily he's got that regen, but. Yikes! That actually cost him the ability to check his purple chest and maybe get some magic.
Yeah, we got the magic with that ring of regen is really strong. As you've mentioned in the previous races, regenerating a full health at the start of every full heart at the start of every floor essentially amounts to a free blood cast of freeze or shield every floor.
Or a couple fireballs too.
Lancer's still getting good mileage out of that blood drum, just doing a blood drum throw on deep blues to end the fight quickly.
And he gets a
titanium broadsword.
Oh, titanium broadsword, not the titanium cat, which was the trans mod. That's interesting. You gotta say advantage to Arboretic.
Well, yeah, I would say both on the build and on the current distance front. And Titanium Cat being a better speed weapon for sure than Titanium Broadsword, which is still, solid in its own right. But also, having the big distance lead. Lancer seeing us trying to pace there, not bombing it for the Boots of Leaping, although I know I'm probably the only person who does that.
And if I have lead boots, I'm not gonna take the leaping boots.
I put highest priority on leaping. Like, leaping are the best boots in the game.
I understand. Well, no, lunging are.
Oh.
All right.
Lunging if you're literally superhuman.
Okay, so that's interesting. Passed up on courage. We'll see if Lancer takes courage. I can maybe see passing him courage. We have the cat and you're not comfortable with it. But we're going to see courage with that broadsword. And he's also passing up on it. Oh, we got a bunch of chickens here.
Yeah, I think both racers, just playing really scared. Just wanting to maximize safety over speed.
And no chainmail. Oh, not enough money to get the chainmail from, or was there even chainmail in that shot? I know there was in,
Lancer in a really tight situation, but clearing it up. Almost getting clapped there, though.
That's not the food shop, unfortunately, for Arboretic. But, you know, with the... Boy, there's a lot of coals here. I think he just kind of...
Oh!
No! No, the cat priority! The cat priority! And then he was fine for a second, but he jumped right back in. So if you look on Lancer's screen, you'll see that there is a... You'll see in a second, there is a cauldron next to the stairs. And you attack to your character's left, if you have to choose, with your cat. And there was a goblin there... And he hit the cauldron first and not the goblin. He was still fine. But in attacking the goblin the next time, he ran into the bat.
And losing to a dire bat, especially this late in the game, it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
So Lancer, it's his to lose, but he doesn't have armor. He's got boots and a 2-damage broadsword in the ringer region.
Found glass armor in that shop, but doesn't have the money to buy it, and doesn't really want to kill his shopkeeper just yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, farming up a bit, going back for that glass armor now.
Oh, disastrous for Arboretic. He had the build, he had the lead, and it was not... I mean, the situation was a bit rough because... of all the coals there, but I mean, I would have just kind of toughed it out and taken some coals damage if I needed to.
And Lancer, yeah, kind of, you can see, again, a little bit of a shift, a downshift in speed. Just doing some shopping, taking his time with these swarms, and yeah, really still fully utilizing that blood drum. But, yeah, he really probably wants to get off that pickaxe before he hits the Necrodancer if he can. Otherwise, he's probably not going to be able to blood dig out the Necrodancer for that early hit. Although that said, he does have 8 bombs, so it's not like skipping the button puzzles is any concern for him either way.
I'm going to disagree with Mac. Mac says Courage Cat is just as unsafe as Courage Rapier. That's not true. The reason being... you can control where you go with Courage Cat. With Courage Rapier, you only have one way. So Courage Rapier forces you to go on ice, but Courage Cat does not.
Yeah, no. Courage Rapier is way more dangerous because, yeah, not only is it only that one option, it is the only option is the tile of the thing you're killing. And so many enemies in Zone 3 drop hazards on death, mainly Yetis, but... you'll also see that with slimes. So, yeah, lots of things that when you kill them, you are instantly throwing yourself on the ice.
Taking the courage now, which he's kind of forced to. That's the only thing that can catch him up. He's going to go and pick up the chainmail, and then I think he's just going to rush through and hope.
Lancer finding a Gigantism scroll and
why
popping
did
it
you...
immediately. Not what I would do.
Yeah,
I would save the Gigantism scroll.
Yeah,
for
you don't need
Necrodancer.
You don't need the
I suppose
the blood
he wants
drums.
the blood drum for the for Deadringer kill again, but the last time he did that, it didn't go so well. Especially
he's getting the map.
Swap off. Oh, you could buy the ring.
Oh, I'm actually kind of sad that...
Wait, no, the ring costs the same. Okay, never mind.
I'm actually kind of sad Arboretic had a chance to get Miner's Cap Courage, and he just went for the map.
Yeah, no, Cap is definitely the right choice there. You just, like, slingshot yourself across the map through walls with that build. It's so good, and he needs that raw speed right now.
I think that probably wouldn't let him catch up, but it would put some pressure on Lancer, who's not feeling anything right now, except really just spookiness from, Zone 4.
Okay, he's got to watch that red dragon. Okay, getting out of the potential fireball range there, so that's good for him. Kind of throwing a fireball of his own back at him.
Alright, we'll see just how fast Arboretic can push this cat courage. Oh no!
Lancer just...
He thought he had 3 damage? I don't...
I don't know what that was about. That was like so he was playing
Ar
that zone 4 so well, and then
Arboretic needs to know very, very quickly that Lancer died because Arboretic's at half a heart, and I think he's already figured it out. So now
that was just so bizarre. Lancer playing so well that zone 4, and then just hugging a lich. Not much else to say about that.
I think Arboretic is going to get spooked real hard. Slow playing Courage is actually kind of difficult.
I think kind of unexpectedly throwing himself into arena there. Like he just dug the wall and then was suddenly in arena when a Warlock stepped on it.
He should have picked up that longsword.
Yeah, longsword going to be a much safer alternative for Courage than the cat. You know, it's a much easier to handle and just kind of process what's going on.
Yeah. He's not going to take it, and he needs health. He needs some
I can't recall if Lancer found any help in the course of his run.
Good use of the fireball on that bomber. Oh my god! We just want to see one bit of health. Just an apple.
Oh no!
No, the wall pig! Oh!
And it's a dual reset back to 1-1 for both racers.
Oh my god! I don't think he's gonna take Courage again. I need a drink.
This is a bit of a wild ride.
I need something strong.
That kind of drink.
Oh my god. It's just one of those things where you just see it coming, like, you don't know how you're gonna die, but you just know you're gonna die because you've been at half a heart for so long. Alright, I had a little CPU freak out again there. Lancer's green for some reason. Mac's already drinking. Oh my god. I don't know if I can handle another race.
Yeah, we still got one set ahead of us, don't we?
The Goof and Dupless are more than capable of topping this spaghetti.
We shall see, I suppose. I mean, this has been a fairly solid set up until, yeah, this one's a bit of a train wreck.
We're gonna see if Arboretic takes that Courage again. Race called the draw 45 minutes. No. They go until they nope. We're also no, he's going for the holy water. It's not gonna happen. But no, there's no time limit on these. We do have time limits normally, but not during seasons. It's too important.
Yeah, the time limits are more like you know, more of a concern for conduit level where there, you know, there's the potential for lots of racers to you know, have a ton of deaths and to be dragged on for a really long time. And that's also, you know, a one-day tournament where everything needs to be done. But here we can be here all night.
There's that food shop. Knew that was a food shop because we've seen the pawn shop at a later date. So lots of health from Lancer, but he's gonna be a little bit behind now. We've had races in Condor seasons that have gone hours.
Yeah, I think
we had a couple last season that
involves the guy who's on the right side of the screen right now. If I'm remembering correctly, the Lancer versus Cyber match at the beginning of last season.
Oh yeah, didn't it go like 45 minutes? Because yeah, Lancer kept taking the gi and dying.
Yeah, like
and Cyber couldn't get out of zone too. This was right back when Cyber, who's a very solid racer at this time, had about 20 hours in the game.
Yeah, Cyber, I'm pretty sure literally got his first cadence clear and immediately signed up for the Condor season.
Alright, a little bit lack of maybe seed memory here for Arboretic. You see how there's a quick way to get to that boss, and he didn't take it. He'd seen that before, so he should have been able to know.
And that actually lets Lancer pull right ahead.
Yeah, so you got him. There's more. There's a lot more to racing than just being able to go fast and being able to go fast and not die. Things like remembering the seed are really important. Things like being able to screen watch are really important. You can make up a lot of your deficiency, maybe your speed deficiency, by being able to just, play your opponent to remember what the seed is like, to extract resources out of everything, to use everything to its fullest. If you remember, hey, like someone else mentioned, hey, there's wonder on this seed. If you were paying attention, hey, there was transmute on this seed, and there was a ring of becoming. Maybe I can get that wonder this time. Should be a blood drum here for Lancer. Yep, does it. And that food is gonna be really, really nice with that fireball spell. He can just fireball everything in the world now, which is probably a lot better. He didn't have that last time, I don't think, and not having that damage is
kind of an interesting scenario here. Both racers neck and neck after multiple deaths from both sides. I like the weapon on Arboretic's side a lot better, but Lancer is so much, has so much health, but saying that also lacking the armor that Arboretic does currently have.
And just a little bit ahead is Lancer. Actually, he played that room a lot better. He's gonna get that transmute spell. I think he's gonna go for that wonder. And I mean, is that gonna cost him? So he knows that becoming's coming up.
I don't know that it's really worth it. I mean,
Regen. I mean, it's a little bit of extra health, and it's a bit of extra health and defense, and it's damage.
But yeah, looks like he's going for it. Gonna take that. Gonna take becoming or wonder here rather. So everyone celebrate in chat. We are seeing wonder in a race. I know everyone just goes nuts whenever that happens.
Don't I hold one of the records for longest race in bar lap races? No, we actually had there was a cadence lap that went 45 minutes with Joe and Fubzo, and then they just went to sudden death after. All right, yeah, we'll see if that's gonna let him.
Yeah, Arboretic, I think forgetting the lead boots could just walk across that spike trap. Those spike traps could have skipped that bottom corner room altogether.
Fireball here. You might want to fireball again. This is close,
yeah,
but Arboretic's
playing
backing
really
up.
Scared. Yeah, he's backing up way too much, considering that this is a neck and neck race. He needs to play aggressive. There was no need to back that far up, and now he's just tanking spiders.
I mean, he could have fireballed like 5 times and been fine. It's like,
yeah, and now Lancer is pulling away here, going on to his Necrodancer. I think that's slow playing that Red Dragon so much and not using the lead boots to his advantage to just walk across those trap rooms. I think that's going to cost him this race.
Yep. All right, so what is Ring of Wonder? Oh, no! Oh, it's a bad dead ringer! He's going to handle it off.
But Lancer, meanwhile, is already 2 hits into his Necrodancer.
So what does Ring of Wonder do for Grey Wolf? It gives you pretty much most of the effects of other rings, or partial effects of them. It gives you extra damage, gives you extra health, gives you extra armor. You get extra gold. You get half prices from shops. You regen a heart every floor. You get faster cooldowns on your spells.
And meanwhile, that's the game. It's 3-0 Lancer.
That was an